5 things fixed on the Ignis Sport. Right, we need to baffle the speaker here. Use some bitumen deadening mat. Any mat will do. Verify your increased output. Use a base CD and an SPL meter for your iPhone. So no need to be over fussy here. The idea is to baffle the speaker and stop the bass going to the holes around the speaker and cancelling out the output. You could also use silicone sealer and other sealants. You can replace these speakers, but make sure the height doesn't foul the plastic speaker grille. These cars are engineered without any enclosures for the bass to reduce the risk of rattles from the speakers. A more refined car would have to have some engineering involved to get some low bass. These spring seats needed sandblasting. At the time I didn't have the rubber spring seats because they weren't available from Suzuki, so I had to strip the strut down, blast them, primer them and paint them. Here's the old one. Here's the new one. Who knows whether it makes any difference, but they do get cut up by the spring. The new struts and springs were suffering from corrosion already, so I gave them a blast with some aerosol underbody wax. Moving on to the gear change, I replaced the 2 bushes and the square slider bush here. I tried to show that there's less play now side to side, but this does improve the gear change a lot. Moving on to the MOT Advisory, which was just the one broken mount for the exhaust near the gearbox. Going back over the car's history, we can see that it's been run with very little money or budget for repairs, but as we go on, we're solving all these advisories, even things like number plates. Generally I'm finding MOT testers are pretty lax in their standards, and a lot of things get missed. A lot of things on the advisories disappear over the years. So I stopped the exhaust rattle on Ignis 1 from the heat shield. It's quite common to rattle. I took the old exhaust box, put it onto Ignis 1 and bought a new box for Ignis 2. These are 409 stainless piping, some new mounts, kept the old tailpipe, just got on and done it. So I chopped the old mounts off the common box people put on Ignis Sports, which doesn't fit, and used it to fix this mount, which was the advisory for the MOT. Just a bit of rough welding on here. When I take the exhaust off to get the engine out, I shall weld it properly. A bit low on the shielding gas. Another job needs doing. The sump will have to come off and be cleaned and painted before it rusts out completely. It's cost £130, so I'll be doing what I did on Ignis 1, giving it a good coat of paint. At some point all of this will be off for sandblasting. So just a note on the exhaust pipe, if you go into Eurocar parts or any other aftermarket car place, they will sell you the non-correct pattern box, which sticks out the back like this, the slash cut. and this doesn't fit the car and melts a big hole in the bumper like this. So we're done till next time. Fortune Cat says goodbye.